Alright, we are back. Everybody, welcome back to more Quest for Infamy right here on Let's Play with Brigands, the Path of the Brigand, of course. And last week, we were about to head into the... Hold on. Let's get some game volume there. There we go. Last week, we were about to head into the swamp. So I say we head into the swamp and find that special wood for our friend, I forget his name, but I know he wants the wood, so let's just go inside.
It's pitch dark in here. You can't find your way anywhere.
That's why I brought my trusty jar of fireflies.
You try with all... That doesn't...
I mean, maybe just gotta kind of rub it.
You can't...
Rub the fireflies.
You cannot...
I'm not trying to combine them, but like...
Whatever you're... You open the jar and release the fireflies.
Oh, okay, there we
They
go.
fly out, and suddenly the swamp is bright enough to see in. Pretty cool.
Assuming they hang out, they're like, until like 5 seconds later, they're like, we don't live here, and they just leave, and we're in pitch black, and we get murdered by some creature. Oh, that's beautiful. Let there be light! I love the in-game achievements. It's not even like Steam, it's just its own thing. Alright. This is the only way to travel in the swamp. Night or day. It gets pretty dark here regardless. Wondering how deep the swamp is. Oh, somebody want to go? We're like all rested and stuff, right? We're not about to die. We're half rested. We do have some potions, though. Let's dance. Rawr. Got that early hit in. Just took your arm off and hit me with it. Did it again. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna keep working on our hack. Weapon percent hit went up. Nice
work. That bastard is dead.
Good to get an early kill in the episode. What you got on you?
Searching the corpse reveals some blight, which you
Might
pocket.
be a personal record for killing the baddies. Alright, let's carry on. Why don't we? Why don't we start walking after you take down a baddie? I'd be all like, you know, excited and I don't know, got all the endorphins going. I just think I would be pumped, be running everywhere constantly. Is that guy back? Adrenaline flying. Alright. So I'm assuming this wood is going to be pretty obvious.
The grate is crusted shut.
Where's our trusty crowbar? We do have a crowbar, don't we? We had one at some point. Alright. Missing our trusty crowbar at the moment. Don't remember. I swear we had a crowbar at some point. Thought we bought one. Is that like something you have to replace? Did we like break it on something?
An old tree has fallen.
That looks like a geyser tree to me. Nice.
There we go.
Now I won't get my boots wet either.
Look at that, sea bass. I keep expecting the witch from King's Quest V to pop up and zap me. A trusty saw.
You try to saw off the branch, but your saw is too rusty. It just
What?
won't cut.
Well, if you don't use a saw, what the... Should we sword it?
You don't want to destroy everything. What would be left to do?
I guess that's true. What's a brigand without things to destroy? Oh gosh. We might need a different tool for this. I'm not sure this
You've
head of
always
lettuce...
thought
Oh,
artichokes were
artichokes. I think these artichokes are gonna get it
It's a
done.
leg of ham.
Alright. Well...
You can't break off the branch with your bare...
Can we, like, oil the rust off of the saw? Man, we just don't have what we need. Gotta go talk to some
An
folks.
old tree.
At least we know the wood is right there. And I'm assuming the... I don't remember catching this many fireflies, by the way. But okay. Glad we didn't have to arrow key that tiny little tight stretch right there. Huh. One-off lantern. What's this about?
The lantern is chained securely to the tree. You could probably get it off if you really wanted to, but damn if it seems just like a lot of work.
Yeah, we need some way to repair our saw. Maybe someone in town can help us out.
There must...
It's always a bummer. You leave off in the last episode, you're like, alright, we're gonna get that wood at the start of the next episode. You find the wood, and then you find that your saw is just too rusty. This ever happened to you, game player? I know we're going in circles here, but I think there was... maybe the screen just reminded me of Bump on a Log in King's Quest VI.
The swamp is deeper in this spot. The water is a murky green.
What if we should grab some of this?
It's a flask of water. It's an empty flask.
Here we go. Let's try getting some swamp water. No? I wish it would at least tell me, no, that's stupid. Don't be stupid. Oh well. Yeah, if there is a lantern there, why would we need fireflies? Because it's on that screen. Oh, I see you hiding, but I'm about to die, so I'm going to leave. Alright. Well, that's okay. Let's head back to town. Figure it out. We need to get some sleep.
You pull out...
Ideally before the sun
You head
comes
off.
up.
You climb up.
We might need to, like, gun it, actually. I think the sun's about to come up any second now. Don't talk to me! I need to get to bed! Nina, you're hot, but I have to go to bed.
You decide to...
Comfy bed. Alright, morning. What is this, like a half hour of rest? Got it in.
You sleep until the morning and wake up with the daylight. It's now morning.
On a nondescript day. Alright. Look at that, we're almost 3/4 of every hit is gonna land. I like it.
You're starving.
You read my mind, game. You read my mind. Ina,
You sit down at the table.
what do you got today?
Here's your meal, Mr. Rowan, sir.
Looks lovely. Thank you, dear.
Thank you, dear.
You wolf down all the food and give a proper belch.
It's become a bit of a tradition at this point. It's like signing your name with a flourish in the Quest for Glory series. In this game, we belch. Alright, let's see. Was that skull and crossbones always above the door to the pub? Any new jobs?
Not too much.
Alright.
Hey, you be taking care of your...
You too, Jason Statham. It's the... Have we... I guess we've been in the bank before.
You enter the bank.
Maybe not. Is that an ATM? It's like the only digital electronic thing in the entire world. What? I was joking. Apparently. Boobs.
Nope. Try again. I guess you don't know your PIN. Oh well.
Well, I haven't opened an account yet. Should we open an account? Can we earn interest in this game? Maybe this fella with a tie can explain something to me.
Welcome to the Bank of Volksville. How can I help you?
Wait, have you got a bloody nose, or is that just a shadow? You're totally a vampire with a bloody nose.
No. How can I help you? Sunglasses? A bonnet? Sun umbrella?
Yeah, albino. I'm sure he's got it sort of
Oh,
wrong.
yeah. Ha. Think you're funny, hey?
Hi. Man, how much cooler would his tie be if that?
I know I'm funny.
I know I'm funny.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Can't purchase that kind of confidence. I want to open an
This
account.
is the Bank of Volksville. It was founded by the Killington family many years ago, and we're still here to serve you.
Is that an Australian accent I detect on you?
We don't talk about them here, but
Mills?
I totally think they were cursed. It's a nice little place, but I prefer it down in Tyr.
We still need to go there. I've been talking about it for a while
Here
now.
is
But
pretty amazing. The library is full of all kinds of books, even dirty ones. I know, because I've looked.
that's all you got? Can I give you some money?
Have a pleasant day, sir.
You too. Stay out of the sun.
I'll try.
He hasn't heard that every day of his life. Man, what kind of a bank manager or teller or just anybody doesn't try to, push their latest rates and everything on you?
Don't give Mills anything else. He's an absolute wanker, believe me.
Did you go to school with Mills, narrator?
There must be a... That doesn't... There must...
Can I talk to these people?
This guy's already... You have... Not the best time. He's talking with the... You would engage him in conversation.
Weird. Alright, nothing to do in the bank right now. I guess if we were a rogue, we would have more business here. I'm just realizing.
You can't rob these... You
It's
can't...
an old habit. I can't help it. Can't rob these merchants.
You can hear the homeowners talking about tea or something beyond...
So we could definitely rob these people if we were a rogue. I'm assuming we can't do it as a brigand. I don't know. Can you fix my saw, which isn't apparently saw enough to cut through wood? Where is that guy?
You start to talk.
Potion shop, that's not gonna get her done. Chris Angel, I don't think he's the man we want. This was
It's the sigil of...
the tobacco people. The goods people, probably not. Here we go. There's a man that can fix a saw.
Stop giving people...
Misread that.
Good day, Mr. Rome.
Mr. Rome. I love Niels.
Much as the one before, though things have been a little different here. But really,
I think I've talked to you
well,
about all
I don't
this.
sell them, but I do have an old one I can trade you. I need a new hammer. Mine's...
I think we already did this.
Take care.
It's deja vu. Alright, what about Udo? Udo?
Hi, Udo.
Udo.
Oh, the great city of Tyr is so full of wonder. You really should visit.
We're going.
It's always something here in the Valley of Krishna, isn't it?
Keep forgetting it's the Valley of Krasna.
If you haven't visited Hermit Homestead yet, you should go. It's in the northern part of the grasslands. Just take the King's Road up a way and...
Go there? I don't know. Alright, can you sell me something? No, apparently not. Snake oil. Everyday oil. What if the oil could, knock off or rubbing? It's ailments. Alright, hold on. I don't want to waste my money needlessly. Can you fix this?
Giving...
Alright. Where's my money?
Let's inspect your wares, Udo.
Of course, of course.
Alright, let's see. Oil. Perfume for the lady. I haven't decided who that special lady in Rome's life is yet. I like Kit, obviously. I like Kayana, obviously. And Ina, if her dad wouldn't kill me. Alright, let's try the snake oil first, because it seems to be the cheapest.
You have purchased some snake oil.
Let's try rubbing some of this on our saw.
You rubbed the oil all over the rusty saw. It should work a little bit better now.
Nice. I didn't think that was going to work, but there you go. Pleasantly surprised. Let's just take our map as close to the
pull out-
woods as we can get. Or the swamp, I should say.
The map only...
Why don't I have a shortcut to the swamp? I'm not sure any of these are any faster. Saws and axes need to be oiled every now and then. Okay. Well, there you go. I didn't realize it. Or you're just doing your patrols. Can I cut through here? Oh, look, they carried away the body of the man that I accidentally had an accident in front of me. While I was... Man, I wish I could, pickpocket that guy. There we go. Having a nice day. Oh, there's
You attempt to pull the axe out of the stump.
What if some oil would have gotten the axe out? We'll call that Plan B if this doesn't work. Seems like he has multiple different types of oil. Hey, there's Jake?
Hello there.
Hello
Was
there,
it?
fellow.
Jack. Ah,
Goodbye, sir.
goodbye. Where's the swamp from here? Oh!
Kill.
Ah! Get that whack in. There we go. Hacking and whacking. Alright, there's hacking went up. Hey, come on. We're only supposed to miss every 1 in 4 swings. We just missed 4 in a row. That's not how that's meant to work. Maybe it's more of a stabbing kind of guy. Yeah. Vomiting on me.
That bastard is never. Searching the corpse.
8 lies. Don't play for a week and I completely lose sight of where the swamp was. Damn it! It's a very chill squirrel. There we go. It was somewhere northwest or east. Thanks for the stuff, Hobbs? Something like Hobbs. Hopefully our saw is in good enough shape now.
You don't need any of his bones.
Well, if you know. Alright. Don't fail me, saw.
You use the sword to cut off the limb from the Kaiser tree.
Fantastic. Alright, let's go see, what's his name? The gentleman with the rover lady. Fortune teller who conned me out of $10, but then I conned her archer acquaintance out of like, I don't know, $200, so. Which the bank doesn't want me to invest, apparently. Maybe I put him off because I made fun of him. Alright, there we go. Now we're hacking. Come on, one hit. Once we connect. We'll get there.
That bastard.
That bastard.
Let's. Searching the.
Okay. It's a nasty habit you got there of stopping running every time. What am I doing walking?
Whatever. That does. You try.
Just can't be bothered to actually stop. Alright. Oaksville.
You decide to head towards.
Wait, it's not. Oh, okay, yeah. Herman Homestead. Alright, man. I found your wood. After a bit of. That worked out. Let's try giving him this first. This will be hilarious.
Frederick doesn't want.
Alright. Didn't I promise you?
Well, I never expected you to complete that task. What can I say? All gypsies usually have the best information.
Alright, man, spill it. I want details on the Killingtons or whoever else you were about to talk.
Hello, sir. Yeah?
Don't forget you're into the bargain.
There's been a few. In fact, my old friend Hummel was a settler. He had a cottage south of here. Good man. Moved here many years ago with his wife and young son and built themselves a home out on the grasslands. I didn't know where they came from, and Hummel was reticent to talk about it. But he was a really friendly and helpful guy. He knew all kinds of fascinating stories. You meet a lot of different folks, living as we do. But the Hummels were one of a kind. They often broke bread with us, but mostly they kept to themselves in their cabin. Didn't venture out too much, except to hunt or fish with me.
Where I'm sure they told you some juicy
He
details.
was my best friend. He used to hunt and fish. Shame about his death, truly. It still haunts me a bit. We were hunting in the North Woods, you know.
Wait.
It's kind of spooky in there. But we were doing fine when all of a sudden he got spooked and started mumbling the craziest things. We were near the burned down ruins of the old Killington mansion, and whatever he saw in there, well, he turned pale at the sight of the place. Next thing I know, he said, "I can't be here," and ran off. We all ran off to find him, but it was like the forest swallowed him. And we're all experienced woodsmen here. Well, when we found him, it wasn't pretty. He got mauled by a bear, or worse. Truth is, no one knows. We found his body in a clearing in the North Woods, but there was nothing around but his mangled body. No tracks or nothing. Well, we did what we could. We took in his wife and son, and they lived with us for many years. When Mrs. Hummel died, we buried her next to him in graves outside their old homestead. Their son stayed and lived with us for a time, but eventually he moved on.
Forgot how much Sean Connery this guy sounds like.
Well, his boy actually took a job being the caretaker of the King's Bridge that crosses the Great River. He lives in a little cabin up there next to the King's Bridge.
Okay.
It's just a bit north of here. Jarrett is his name. It doesn't get too many visitors up there, especially now with the Great Bridge being washed out. May they rest in peace, that poor family. They all died in a horrible fire that consumed their mansion, near half a century ago.
Yeah, I forget what was the name of the guy in the tavern that kept telling us those stories about him. Jag? Since we kept finding
They
whiskey.
were a good family. But the rumor was that the father, Jarvis, came home from some trip as mad as a loon.
Yeah, he brought that thing back
They
with
said
him.
he stole a gem from the
Gem.
Sentai, which is something a real fool would do.
Got it from your mother last week,
Well,
brother.
then again, they often say the rich are fools. Wealthy fools, but fools nonetheless. People say the gem, the Eye of Yager, is still somewhere in the old ruins. But I think they're crazy. If there was anything left in that mansion, it was picked clean long ago. I love living free here on the grasslands of Lanaya. To me, there's no finer nor freer area. We have the King's Road running through it, yet plenty of wide open space to hunt, fish, gather, live a life. He's a good boy. I'd be lost without his help. There's been a few. In fact, my old friend...
Damn it, Trebek, you're sitting on a gold mine!
Good boy.
That was my favorite, the anal bum covers. There's no such thing as anal bum covers. Should we go 6 for 6 against this guy? I haven't lost one yet.
Why would you get... Stop!
I'll do one
You
more.
don't...
Hello, Mr.
We haven't needed any money in a while,
wonderful.
but
The game is simple.
350, that's no slouch score. Jeez, have you gotten worse?
50
Ah.
Bullseye! One
There we go.
£50. Bullseye!
Alright, just need a 50 to tie.
Bullseye! 100 points.
Not
Very
necessary.
nice, sir. 5 arrows
Ooh.
down. Well, you've beaten my score. Here's your 50 blighs.
You might want to start practicing, Jonas, considering I've beaten you every single time, and as far as I know, I've never fired a bow in my life. Always happy to take your money, though. Light herbal. Should we get another fortune? I mean, should we give this lady $10 for
Pushing
nothing?
aside the tent.
For a reply hasty try again. Some other time.
back, Mr. Rome.
Don't screw
Yes,
me over
please.
this time.
Just 10 blighs, please.
You pay the 10 blighs.
You know a little from what people tell you. Now, you need to discover the rest. Find a place where knowledge is kept.
Library.
And you will be on your way.
Library
this
of
place
Tyr.
is to the south. The apprentice knows more than the master. Thank you for visiting, friend. Please do come back again.
Alright. I guess we'll head to the... Alright. Let's head to the south. Can I go this way? Okay. I don't know if I've been on this screen yet.
This chimney is pretty exquisite for a small little cabin. You admire the artistry. You notice an H in the headstone on the hearth.
Oh, yeah.
It feels a little loose. You'll probably need something to help you pry this loose.
What happened to my crowbar? Seriously, I don't even remember where I bought that. Does anyone remember where we bought the crowbar? I don't have a shovel, do I? I don't think that's my first thought when I see a grave. Where's my shovel?
You're already carrying some pebbles.
Yeah, I think the fortune teller is definitely the... Need a hint? Call the hint line. For 10 lies. Yeah, I'd like to know where to get the crowbar, because I swore I used to have one. Am I about to die, by the way? I might need to... Oh, okay, we're okay. So hit the sword thing? What's this gonna do? The hell was that? Didn't want to have to do that, but alas.
That was a display of mastery and skill.
Good drinking, too. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It was slithering off over there.
Nothing.
A bastard had nothing. After you took all that effort to kill him. Pathetic.
And I drank my potion. I lost money on that battle. That's not cool. Ooh, no, I don't want to restart. Here's where we pulled off our famous heist. There's another one of those things. It's a lovely screen.
You touch the swing. It is brittle and dry. You think better of using it.
Alright, so that all connects around. Wow. So majestic, that music.
It's that sky again. You keep seeing it.
It's like kind of Star Trek. What?
The grasslands are bordered on the western side by a massive deep chasm. To the far north, you see the river turns to the east, and across the river in the distance, you can see what appears to be a castle. To the south, you can see the port city of Tyr in the distance.
Alright, I didn't, ask to know what was going on around me, but...
Having admired the view for as long as you could, you return the way you came.
It's definitely some, Star Trek Generations score type music that they didn't use. That's what it sounds like. Wow. I know I keep saying it. Oh.
The grasslands are bordered to the...
I love the theme of the Star Trek Generations movie. Actually, it's one of my favorite parts of that movie. Oh.
You see a pretty sturdy column here.
Don't you, though? Voyager had that great theme. It's funny, I know the music better than I know most of the actual... What?
There's a chasm over.
Oh. Hell, can't I just use... You want to go?
Is this person?
Not a person. Alright, where's my map? I think we just probably warped to Tyr. I haven't tried it yet.
You
Yep.
decide. Well, this is a sight to see. The legendary port city of Tyr. The massive walls stretch out in both directions, and you can hear the water rushing through the aqueduct above. It's definitely more impressive than the dump shaped like a sword your mate Earl once showed you.
Dump shaped like a sword. Hello? You know, going for that look, huh? You seem to be the one in charge here. The strikingly large bow. I'll talk to you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Tyr.
Valeris, I've heard of you.
My name is Valeris. I am the head of Tyr's Arrows, the royal guard of Tyr. We serve the King of Lunaria and protect the port from all enemies.
Okay. What's that you're rocking there? It's an interesting look.
Tyr is the greatest city in all of Lunaria, next to the city of the castle in the north. Ships come from all over the world, importing and exporting goods, knowledge, culture, and people.
Clearly, you've never been to Volksville. They have a guillotine.
There were several criminals who were trying to import human beings into the land to be sold into slavery.
Well, I hope you gave them a firm ass whooping.
Slavery is illegal and punishable by death here.
Oh, or
Three
that.
criminals of the boat Hegrether managed to escape and hide somewhere in the city. We caught two, but we have reason to believe the third is already dead. Thus we opened the city.
Why do you have reason to believe he's dead?
Because I put 6 of my arrows through his torso.
Say no more.
Oh, that might do it.
That might do it.
There are a great many things to see here in Tyr.
Yeah,
You may wish to visit the library. There are many tomes to be found there.
I've heard a lot of good things
The
about it.
docks would probably be more to your liking. You can find work and play down there. You'd fit in at the Salty Dog.
Profiling me? You saying I look like an alcoholic?
The mayor is proud of our lighthouse. You should visit if you have the chance.
Like rabble. Alright, come on now. You saw right through me. Tell me more about the
It's
Salty
an open-air
Dog.
pub fashioned out of an old scuttled ship.
Oh, that's awesome. But they have alcohol, right?
It's on the edge of the city. You can't miss it. They are in the south of the city, beyond the fountain. It's the shining beacon of our city.
Literally.
Mayor von Darkles was appointed by the king to oversee the day-to-day business of the city.
Von Darkles?
He was just glad he didn't get Volksville as a commission. He dislikes the forests.
Yeah, I dislike
Though
Rayford.
I recall Rayford wasn't happy that he was made sheriff of Volksville and the Valley either.
That's like the consolation prize. Whoa.
There's a small and quaint forest town to the north. I'm sure you came past it on your way here. As the bridge to the north is washed out, you could have only come from the east.
You got me made, Valeris. Yeah, I got a room
He
there.
is a hard-headed man, and often prone to brash hubris. I deal with him when I must, but I am glad he no longer lives in this town. I feel that he felt threatened by my authority. This,
Probably.
all you see from the top of the lighthouse is our valley. It is all I have ever known. I live by the sea in the greatest port in the world, yet I have never left.
Then how do you know it's better than Volksville?
I love my home.
Oh, okay. It is better, Volksville, I'm pretty sure. I haven't been inside yet, but...
To me, there is no finer kingdom. I so enjoy the northern kingdom and the castle, and I will be glad when the bridge is repaired.
She's no Ina, no. She's not even a Kit. Or, Kayana. I don't know. A lot of lovely ladies back in, Volksville. Alright.
You have a pleasant day, sir.
Thanks, Volley. This guy just wearing a t-shirt? Everybody else has like their tunics, and that guy just walked right through me? That lady? What?
They don't have time to engage.
They're ghosts, apparently. Guy's just wearing a t-shirt and jeans. Everybody else wearing their period clothing. This guy didn't get the memo. It's like, I don't know. He just grabbed this out of the back of his car. Oh, the camel.
This camel looks ornery, just the way you like it.
Like my camels, like I like. Oh, anyway.
Excuse me.
What's with your outfit, sir? Wait, what?
My name is Roger, and I'm quite busy.
Trying to ID that accent.
This is a city of amazing beauty and breathtaking contrasts. It inspires me.
And you confuse me,
My
Roger.
art is a living, breathing extension of myself, and it bridges the gap between my subject and me.
This looks like when, you know, one of the Sierra people put themselves into the game and, like, dress themselves like that to make them stand out.
Man.
I use only the finest paper and charcoal to put my expression in the physical realm.
Give me some of both.
And paper is the glorious canvas that
Oh, wow.
brings my art to life.
All right.
I will give you some if you should like it.
I would. You never know.
And paper
Here we got it. Oh, we got it. Nice. Give me some
is
charcoal,
what
too.
I use to create art. Here, have a piece so you might create some too.
You know what, Roger? You're all right. I don't know how you make a bly, but you're all right. So we got paper. Yes, we do. All right. Let's try drawing Ina right now.
You cannot combine those two items.
Wow. I mean, I know I'm really bad at art and drawing and things like that, but like I could figure that out at least. Not that bad. Good camel.
Whatever it is you're...
Oh there, hey there, how are you there?
Clearly just the narrator, but alright. I'll go with it.
Well, thank you, sir. Lionel is my name. Information? Well, that's my game. I've got all you could want to know. Well, you're inside it now. This is the greatest city on the southern continent. It was built ages ago under the command of the great king, Varys the Great.
Varys the
Varys
Bueller.
made sure that the port of his kingdom would match the glory of his castle, Koninglist.
Koninglist sounds an awful... Alright.
He commissioned the building of the great wall that surrounds our city, but also acts as an aqueduct. He had the great library built to house all
Yeah,
the
we gotta go to
tomes.
that library.
The Hall of Laws was his edifice to law and order.
Don't.
The barracks of Tyr's arrows were built towards the end of his reign, and he was very proud of the defensive force of Tyr.
All 7 people, I passed them coming in. They looked formidable.
The fountain here was commissioned after his death.
Ah, he didn't get to enjoy the fountain.
Anything else you want to know about Tyr? Just ask me.
Kind of sounded like he said, anything else you want to know about here?
It is truly an engineering feat. The great river Silmawind flows down the valley through the grasslands and into a ravine, where the aqueduct begins.
Almost sounds like Silmario.
It carries the water across the top.
Alright, I don't need to know about all this stuff. I'll just find it for myself.
Enjoy your time here in glorious Tyr, city of the gods.
I get it. You guys like your town. People in Volksville are like, I live here. It's fine. You know? What's going on here? It's weird. I had to use the arrow key.
The mighty library of Tyr.
Nice.
It used to be an old fortress, but then somebody decided to stuff it with books. Oh well.
Nerd. Oh, I'm excited. Let's get some books. It's not that big. It's actually kind of tiny, actually, as far as libraries go in these games. The bookstore in the Land of the Green Isles was almost bigger than that. I think it had more books, quite honestly.
Oh, hello, I'm Victor.
Hey, Victor.
Hey, Victor.
Just looking for a new book. Too many to choose from.
That's not that many.
Hey, Vic.
Just looking...
Hey, Victor.
Hello, are you Gareth? Shh. Sorry. Gareth, are you?
That's not a acknowledgement, but let's just assume you are.
We have many books on our own city. You might want to take a glance at A Brief History of the Port and City of Tyr by Rigo Matchwick.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Great little book.
Sounds enthralling.
Well, I'm trying to develop a new script that's easier to read. I'm calling it Belvetica.
Belvetica?
This is my most favourite place on Earth. I don't leave. There are dormitories in the back, and I've lived here since I was 15 years old. I know this entire place inside and out.
Been in here for about 10 seconds. I feel like I do too.
Oh, yes. We have 5 volumes.
No.
What did I ask him about?
Well, honestly, the family history is huge. You could try skimming if you like. There is a family tree on page 40 of volume 1, and the most recent history is contained in the last 500 pages of volume 5.
Ugh, who can I pay to get to read for me? Killington family. Jarvis Jarvis died in a horrific accident. Details I will not detail here. They were found dead in their home. The manor burned for being cursed. The line of the family ends here. Before the fire. Oh, wow. Wow, that was like a whole compound. Here's the whole tree. Wonder who the oldest son was that disappeared. That was very realistic coughing. The ambient sounds in this game are pretty fantastic as well. Yeah, I don't know who that Killington would have been. So which one's Jarvis? Is that him right there? Jarvis Killington? Their eldest son, Rollins.
The name Hummel caught your eye in that book.
Yeah.
You know you've seen or heard that before. You recall seeing this name on the headstones outside the ruined homestead. There may be more information there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything else, or is it just like automatically going to the pages
The
that I
name
want? Okay. Well, that's good. I thought I had some sort of control over that.
Oh, this book should help you. It's about religions and monastic orders. Information of the Sentai is on page 321.
321. Sentai religious order from the... that might be what Kayana's all rolled up in. The Eye of Yogurt. Oh, there you go. Huh.
Oh, yes, my. If I can recall from my own readings, that's one of the Sentai's prized symbols of their order. One of the 3 eyes of God. Oh, my. You could read more about them in this book by Isla Lloyd. Try page 12 to start with. Then it's probably worth skimming a bit.
Right, as eyes of God, their love of knowledge, they have graciously agreed to let me study the gems closely without restriction. I have the utmost respect for these gems. I believe in their rarity, but their divinity eludes me. The priests themselves do not worship the stones directly, nor will they spend any more in the moment in a room with... Shh, exactly. I like that. Sorry. That is fantastic. There's only 3 people in here. They are located in a well-hidden and guarded sanctuary under the monastery. I think I've checked that out. The eye was discovered first. Vision of how to construct not only the monastery, the city to support it. A machine. Someone's enjoying that book. Totally. The Centauri, not usually this upset. I am curious.
Oh, sure. Let me see. There's a book here about Morai runes. Take a look. Jovan also knows about them. Ask him, too.
You're the best, Gary.
Yeah, you're doing all the work for me.
If you ever have some runes to be translated, be sure to show them to Jovan. He can tell you what they mean.
Huh. I think there was definitely a time where we needed symbols. I think it was when we were trying to get to the underground. So, E Not sure what I want to call that. And then that's like a Taurus kind of plus pound sign. Maybe someone can remember those.
Ah, the Moroi. They're an odd bunch. I've seen some around lately. They make my skin crawl. Check out around page 300 or so in the Religions of Tarson.
Moroi, primitive ancient clan worship. Maybe that's where Kiana's mixed up in. Physical realm. You shelm Macab Targ, which means in Targ you have become. Targ sacrifice. Human and animal sacrifices. Physical form is indescribable. Great beast with long appendages. A flail called a bodnar.
This is
I guess that's everything.
Goodbye for now.
Thanks, Gareth. Who's this guy?
Welcome to the Library of Tyr. We are home to the largest collection of tomes in all of Lunaria. How may I help you?
Oh, God.
As you can see, we have many books. So many that it requires a team of my associates to organize them all. If you require a subject, we'd be happy to show you. We have books on many different subjects. Often they will be a variety of books left out on one of the desks by a former guest. You are welcome to read any you may find laying about. We will be putting them away at the end of the day. There is no finer city besides the castle of Conninglist in all of Lunaria. The port was founded over 500 years ago by the great King Ferris the Brave.
I'm also seeing, Fenris.
The road runs from here all the way to the castle in the north. It crosses the great river at the bridge. Recently, though, the bridge was washed out, so supplies going north take a while. I'm told that they've been able to take smaller packages across the chasm by rope, but the bridge must be fixed soon.
Yeah.
He was the greatest king of Lunaria. He unified
Familiar
the feuding
of
villages,
Erasmus.
built the great bridge across the river Silmarwen, and commissioned the construction of the Port of Tyr and the King's Road. The road runs from here all the way. I'm told that they've... Have you been there? It's such a charming little place, though sadly lacking in any kind of library.
They have a tobacco shop, though. It's very niche.
Ah, yes, the sheriff of Volksville. Brusque man. I've only encountered him once or twice, and I didn't care for his tone. He doesn't get along with our mayor.
Kind of want to see them in a room together at some point.
Manfred von Darkels? Oh, he's a true patron of the arts. He not only keeps this city safe, but beautiful too. He oversees the soldiers of the city. Manfred von... They're called Tyr's Arrows. They're a garrison made up of women who are all specially picked and trained from the age of 6. The current leader is Valeris.
I met her.
Valeris is a special lady. She's quite educated. I know because I trained her myself. But she is as deadly as she is smart. Quite a lovely-looking young woman as well.
I don't see how that's relevant, Joven.
Ah, the Killington family. Sad and tragic story, really. They actually paid for a whole wing of this library to be constructed. The Killington
Wait, there's
wing.
more than one?
We do have several volumes about the history of the family itself, right up until their bloodline died out.
Hold on, sorry.
Talk to Gareth over in...
Section F, okay.
If I recall, there's some kind... Ask Gareth.
Yeah, he's been very helpful.
I don't believe I know anyone like that.
You would remember her if you met her, Kayana.
You know, I did hear a rumor that he was the only member of the Killington family to escape. He left the home just before the Great Fire.
Gotta find Jarvis the
I
Second.
know a little about runes. Mostly older tribes used to use them before writing became standardized. Some religious orders and cults still use them out of respect for tradition.
Yeah, like the Moroi.
Oh, yes, Moroi runes are fascinating. In fact, I know of a book about them. Take a look here, and see if it helps.
Thanks, Joven. I appreciate that.
Glad to be of help. Just remember that bit about the last rune in a phrase. Just flip the symbol to make the statement end with a period, as opposed to a question mark.
Okay. There's that again. E, drunk, and F. I do like the F, like it's falling down, like, no, I can make it to my
Evening is falling in the valley.
I knew I'd been here all day. Man, yeah, that what's his name likes to talk. Alright, well, thank you very much, Joven.
Goodbye for now.
Wait, I'm talking to... You say goodbye for this guy? Wasn't that the awkward pet name that he came up with for... Huh? What? And I love you, man? Joven? I can't... What's going on right now? I'm allowed to go in the library, right?
So, you seek the eye, but you do not know what it looks at, do you?
What?
Buddy, your back is bleeding. You think I'm going to listen to you?
I have a policy to never listen to people whose backs are actively bleeding.
My pain will soon be yours. The eye will be Tars someday, and feast on your soul.
Tell him to wear a bib, because I get messy.
Hell yeah.
Perhaps now is the time to leave you with a mark, so you won't forget your place on the molten coil.
Excuse me, is there a problem here?
Shoot him, Volley.
Problem? Lord.
You may address me as Captain, sir. Lack of manners is a grievous offense to me.
She didn't say I had to call her Captain.
I was just leaving, Captain.
Special role only for the dicks.
Excellent. Have a pleasant day.
Bye. Hope you find your missing shirt.
The guy eyeballs you with the classic death stare. You've no one anywhere.
Soon, oh soon. Watch your back. Don't get lost, Mr. Rowe.
Hey. Worst part is we gotta wait for him to leave the screen. Man, he is like smacking the crap out of his back. Thought that was blood coming in,
Are you
but...
alright, Mr. Rowan?
Oh yeah, fine. Attacked by a shirtless dude with a whip and saved by it taking a bikini. My life is amazing.
It's a weird land.
One day you'll appreciate my ability to save you.
Oh, I appreciate it already. I'm just ornery.
Like the camel.
Well, I have other matters to attend to. Try to avoid the Moroi. They're vile creatures.
What the hell is going on?
And then, it's all good. Whew, that was crazy.
The door is, of course, locked. They must have an attentive janitorial staff.
Damn. Alright, where else can we go in town here?
You have arrived at what you believe to be the barracks of the city guard, Tyr's Arrows. This is a house full of dangerous and deadly women. You may have just achieved a life goal.
Oh, lady.
She appears to be busy at the moment.
Does she?
Hello there, fair protectors of this fine city.
But she's
Be
not.
well, sir. Enjoy our city.
If I can roam around
Whatever
in
it-
this barrel, or not. Arrow keys right now. It's not going well. That just takes me straight to the library again. Alright, let's try going to the west side. Should we get any fountain water?
Oh, I've got an idea. Let's dip everything you owed in the fountain. Nice job, moron.
It's a flask. Come on. It's not the strangest thing you could dip in a fountain, let's be honest. Hello, Captain.
Hi there.
Ahoy there, sir.
What's your deal?
Welcome to the great harbor of Tyr. We're very proud of it.
Yeah, it seems
You
fun.
can find most anything you want or need here, but don't be getting into causing any trouble.
You're not Valeris.
We'll ship just about anything you want, as long as it fits in a crate.
Interesting. About myself.
Many ships come in, but I tracks them all. Well, it's why we ship things in. There's always a bunch to load up or move. You interested in some work moving them? Pay 100 blighs.
Interesting. This might be good for our stats. This might take a while, but
well,
okay.
come back tomorrow and I'll have some work for you.
Oh.
Ahoy there.
Ahoy.
Not gonna remember that with all like the heroic deeds and infamy I'm causing.
Die has to be done.
Accumulating.
You interested in a job?
Wait, what? Yeah.
Well, come back tomorrow.
Jeez. Not getting paid for this, right? We didn't like miss something.
It's a leather. You have some blood.
I don't even know how much money I had before.
You turn the door. My God, it's an amazing hub of commerce. Workers stack crate after crate of supplies, and there are many exotic shipments in the gigantic storage space. The ceiling is huge, and you can see the storage space actually goes underground. You head down into the catacombs with a worker you've befriended. Mirren shows you the hidden part of Tyr, where the men party and relax, and the women dance freely without cares.
We couldn't be bothered to animate any of this?
The people here are kind and beautiful, and you find yourself involved in a physical tryst with a woman from a far-off land.
Is any of this happening?
The experience you two share is beyond words, and when she leaves to return to her homeland, you know you'll always hold a piece of her inside.
In here? This is what's happening?
As you make your way up from the catacombs, you look around, incredulous at the secret life that lives beneath this great city.
Why would you leave?
Unfortunately, we can't actually show you any of that, as we don't have that kind of budget. But hey, at least I told you.
You gotta use your imaginations, everyone.
So, in the interest of preserving your sanity, let's just say the door is locked.
That's a pretty good joke. I like that. Let's just say it's locked. Our Mills and Sons Shipping Company.
The door is locked for the night.
Ah.
Nice loot.
Nice cape.
Touche, Nelson. What? Wearing a Pink Floyd t-shirt? Do you know the artist guy that gave me paper and charcoal? They just have a more relaxed vibe here. Slash kind of like a...
Hi there.
Anyway.
Play Freebird.
That sounds right.
Pay me 40,000 Blythos, and you've got a deal.
Man, I'm half tempted to spend the next 27 hours at the archery. Guy is making that money.
I seem to be short of the cash.
I seem to be short of your song.
If I
Lovely.
leave here
Just
tomorrow.
great. Hi there. I seem...
Weird. All right, where's that ship bar they told me
The
about?
door is locked.
I know that's gonna be open late at night. Oh, hell yeah, the salty dog. Is that a monkey? Just hanging out, putting out the vibes? All right. We saw a talking bear. We're brothers. Brigand brothers with a talking bear. Are we about to become best friends with a monkey? Oh, it's attached to that guy. That's not cool. Hello, monkey.
Hello there, sir.
Talking to the monkey.
Hello to you.
Hey, Matt.
Okay, that counts as words.
Your monkey talks.
I think this is a personal matter.
Oh, yes, I agree, Mims.
Mims the monkey.
Oh, yep. It is a personal matter.
Oh, my bad.
No problem whatsoever.
I'll be on my way now. Bye.
Guess that's it. Yeah, it doesn't have the personality to be our best friend like the bear does.
Stay
but
fresh, my friend.
Stay fresh? He looks like Eric from The Little Mermaid.
You're about to engage this man in conversation, but then you realise you don't want a 2-hour conversation on Mars Volta's latest album.
I wouldn't expect that from Eric from Little Mermaid. Maybe the guy wearing the Pink Floyd t-shirt.
You're about...
Mars Volta, what a specific reference.
There's always some jerk in the pub set off in a corner reading a book like he's a scholar and drinking coffee, smug douchehole.
You gonna talk about that, narrator?
You want to hit this man, but you decide not to.
Doesn't strike me as that kind of guy.
You want to hit...
Alright.
Yeah, touch the sailor with the tattoos older than you. Good idea.
I mean, I could probably take that guy.
Hey there. Welcome to the Salty Dog. I'm Old Sam.
You're there, young buck. My name is Sam Old, and it's my pleasure to meet you. Have yourself a pint and relax.
Don't mind if I do. Wait, who's this
Hello
guy?
there. My name is Kellick.
My name is Ruin. Mr. William Ruin. Pleasure to meet you.
Well then.
Well,
Well,
That's a nice outfit you got on. But I think something more classic would be better.
Yeah, maybe like a, I don't know, an Eagles t-shirt.
yeah? You think so?
Definitely.
All right. I've got some other clothes in my pack. Thanks, sir.
You do look a little too Fifi McSteels right there, trying to pop his
No
look.
problem. Hey there. How are you?
Just trying to relax. Been a crazy few days.
Jeez.
Yeah? What's been up?
Between the city lockdown, the arrows, arresting a bunch of slave traders, and the gossip of the people.
Gossip.
Amen to that, sailor.
Oh, I'm actually not a sailor. I work for Mayor Van Darkles.
Oh man, I thought he was the mayor. That'd be cool.
At least here I know when someone's about to put a knife in my back.
That's why you got your back turned to everybody. It's smart.
Indeed.
Like the mayor. He's a bit eccentric and flaky, but he's usually been a good mayor.
Usually?
Oh, yeah. But lately he's having weird clandestine meetings with strange people and talking to the sheriff from Volksville.
Thought they hated each
I
other.
just get a weird vibe.
Yeah. Rayford definitely gives off a weird vibe.
Yeah, he does. Anyway, thanks for the chat. Sometimes you just gotta talk about things.
Sometimes you just gotta talk
No
about
problem.
things. This guy's just vomiting since I've been
I
here.
don't think he can talk, as his mouth is currently full of vomit.
Better out than in. All right, man, hook me up.
Welcome to the Salty Dog, sir. I hope you find your visit pleasant. Just lay your money down and I'll feed you drinks until you're happy.
Say no more, barkeep.
What's you got, barkeep?
It depends on what sort of man you are, pal.
Let's see. Ale, lager, and rum. Gotta go for the rum, right? That's like the, it's like the dragon's breath.
You pay the barman and down your drink.
Holy
shite, that's good stuff.
Worth every
A couple
blind.
of these and you'll get totally shit-faced. Your mother once told you not to drink too much because you could make an ass of yourself, wake up in a ditch somewhere and not remember it later.
But
You just drank that much.
Oh no. Are we dancing? Oh no.
You have
What?
a pounding in your head.
I feel like it would teleport me somewhere random.
That farmer's barn. Could be worse, I suppose.
You're not sure how long you were out for or what happened while you were drinking. Still, you don't have any knife holes in you, so it wasn't too bad.
Damn, that's bits of blood.
James.
And what the hell is that?
I got coned. What? Orange cone? When did I pick up an orange cone?
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.